Eugene Jacques Bullard was born October 9, 1894, in Columbus, Georgia, the seventh of 10 children born to William and Josephine Yokely Thomas, a black woman said to be of African American and indigenous heritage. Dreaming of life without racism as a teen, Eugene stowed away on a ship bound for Europe. He worked his way through England as a prize fighter, finally landing in France. After World War I began, Bullard enlisted in the French Foreign Legion. While part of the 170th Infantry, known as the Swallows of Death, he was wounded at Verdun. During his recovery, Eugene learned to fly. In late 1916, Bullard joined over 200 American aviators who flew with the French Air Service together, known as the Lafayette Flying Corps. American volunteers flew with French pilots in different pursuit and bomber reconnaissance aero squadrons on the Western Front. Eugene flew as a gunner while flight training. Within 6 months, he received pilot's license number 6950 from the Aero Club de France in May 1917. When the U.S. entered the war, the Army Air Service convened a board to recruit Americans for the Air Service of the American Expeditionary Forces. Bullard went through the medical examination, but he was not accepted, as only white men were chosen. Over several weeks, Eugene flew 20 combat missions for the French fighter squadron Escadrille N-93. After the war, Bullard remained in France and operated several businesses, most notably popular jazz clubs. He was so successful, Ernest Hemingway based a minor character on Bullard in The Sun Also Rises. By 1950, Bullard had returned to the U.S., where his fame in France was largely unknown. He worked odd jobs until his death on October 13, 1961. The U.S. Air Force commissioned Bullard as a second lieutenant in 1994, 33 years after his death. Bullard was one of the most decorated heroes of the French Foreign Legion, including their highest honor, the Légion d'honneur. His medals were presented to the U.S. Air Force Museum in 1973 by his grandson. Tonight, we welcome Pathfinder and aviator Eugene Jacques Bullard to the National Aviation Hall of Fame.